good, everybody? Happy Monday. Sorry I'm late. I had to get some things together and I had to go and light my incense. But y'all, happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. We are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 5. And the name of the episode is called Sunshine and Sex. Okay? Now, listen. Y'all know that... listen, I'm not going to lie. I have been enjoying this season. We have not heard them mention Karen's name in 2 episodes. They haven't mentioned Karen's name. And it was a good episode. Now, what I must say is that this season is good. This season is really, really good. I think that this episode was a filler episode, but I got a lot to say about this episode, unfortunately. And I love Gizelle. Y'all know I love Gizelle. Gizelle is my favorite. But baby, she got to be called out, baby. And she's done too much.
My sister done burnt too many bridges. And there's nothing I can do for her now.
Listen, my sister have burned too many bridges. And there's nothing I can do for her now. Okay? She body shamed Angel. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's just the truth. Okay? But before we get started, let's see who in here and we're going to talk. Okay? Let me see. Versi, what's good? Malia Lachelle, what's good? Let me know if y'all can hear me because I'm over here through Firefox now and not Chrome, and I don't know what's going on. My name is Malaya. Okay, listen. Malaya, Keiarna, Kilolo, it's all the same. It's all the parents were creative. I'm just playing Malaya. Versi was good. Rob Jaden City was good. Gizelle, Jane Tucson, baby, I got it in my notes. Jane Tucson Bryant and her full apology. Angel won't be satisfied until she gets her lick back in a few of the ladies. But listen, though, Rob Jaden City, I don't think the Angel is coming back. I'm sorry to say. But I seen something of Angel on Twitter or something. She said that she will talk about the season when the season ends. So that gives me that she's not even coming to watch what happens live. Emerald Sunshine, what's good? Miss Lovely T, 634, what's good? Chelsea B, what's good? True and Blue, the informant. If you sensitive, leave. Naomi say she was not. Oh, baby, she called her big bone. Yes, she did. I was waiting. Icy 69, 76, 90, what's good? Dina, what's good? Next, Soul Pipe Legs was face shaming. Now she's nipped and tucked. Now, well, mind you, oh, baby, she was definitely body shamed. Wait, what surgery she got, Dina? She went and got liposuction. She went and got everything, but the fluid out of her legs. Mary Jane's baby, 92, 93, what's good? Talise Hickman, what's good? Make sure you hit the sub. Gabor has been putting in work. Yes, please. By the end of the week, I don't know if we can get to the end of the week, but let's go by the end of the year. Let's try that. Top Chef, what's good? You currently watching the episode? It's good. Gizelle has been nipped and tucked too. She has the nerve to judge right. Because listen, if you don't been cut up and on the table before, like heavenly, Big Heavy over there, you can't come and tell me about nothing. So Big Heavy over there talking about Sweet Tea when they done cut her wide open and took some stuff up out of her. It's crazy. You need receipts for what? Yeah, this is going to be good. What's good in Watson? It's good. I'm going to try my best. Chef, what's good? Better Sorrentino. Crystal Brown. What's good, David? Big Bone? Yes. She called her Big Bone. Johnny's Angel, what's good? Candy, what's good? Shay Creek 19, what's good? Carlos, what's good? Bougie, what's good? Rosanna G. Monique the Lioness. Angeline Merm, what's good? Kiki Lolo 90, what's good? Okay, thank you for hearing me. Belda Sorrentino. Kayla, what's good, boo? Miss Baythane, True Blue 8850. Bye, Brianna Richie, what's good? Ow. JW, what's good? Bye, Angel Girl. I thought that said bye, Big Angel. You know, I seen the G and the B, and I thought it said Big Angel. What's good? She Frey Green. I don't know why they got the name switched up because I could tell who y'all are by the pictures, but the names be tripping. B. Spencer, what's good? Ash Bash, Elizabeth, what's good? Trust Love, Bellicious. Jay Campbell, Desiree, what's good? Tiffany, what's good? Okay. S Lover, what's good? Mr. Lover. Mrs. Lover. Okay. Now, y'all, we at the 5-minute mark. Okay. We are here to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 5. And the name of the episode was called Sunshine and Sex. Okay. Now, I just got to tell you, Gizelle is my girl, and I love her. But I felt like that she was body shaming Angel. Gizelle basically said that Angel is big boned in person, and she looks slim online, and that's what I heard. Okay? So the episode started off with Ashley. Remember, Ashley was asking who at the table has went at least on one date with a football player before, and Stacey didn't raise her hand. And so Ashley is saying that her friend Tatiana, who is a publicist, told her that Stacey was trying to get her to connect her with Chris Samuels. And so Stacey was like, look, I adore Chris. We're good friends. He's a great father, and we have a lot of friends in common. And so Angel, Stacey is, and so Ashley is saying, well, look, he's going around telling people this too. And Stacey is like, well, you don't think that he would want to say that about me? And then Angel is like, Chris isn't like that. Girl, shut up. Shut up. This whole time this girl called you. This whole time Gizelle went over there and said this about you. You didn't put up any defense, and now you over here talking about big Chris Samuels. Okay? So she said that Chris was going to Alabama when he tried to help Bobby get recruited at Alabama. And what do you mean Chris isn't like that? Chris isn't like what? Chris isn't like what? Chris married Monique. He knew that that woman wasn't into him. He knew that she was over there for that money. Okay? He was dumb enough to believe, if he dumb enough to believe that Stacey is into him, he crazy as hell. Anybody that's into Chris Samuel is looking for a bag. I said it. Anybody over there looking for Chris Samuels is looking for a bag. Don't nobody want big boy, weight loss looking ass, okay? And so Stacey was like, look, I'm back with my husband. Stacey said that she hasn't met Monique. She's sure she will meet her sometime in the future. And the funny thing about this is that y'all think that y'all swear that, oh, no, I forgot to say. Okay, so somebody had wrote me a comment on Instagram. Somebody said that I said that Angel ain't the type of girl who will get chin checked. And that's why I always say, if you're going to say what I said, say exactly what I said. What I said was Angel doesn't seem like she's that type of girl who will get chin checked. I never said that she wasn't that type of girl because I don't know the girl. It's so funny because people be trying to switch up what you're saying to fit their narrative.
These bitches trying to child boo.
These bitches just be trying to. She said, you don't think that Chris got any good qualities? What good qualities? What good qualities? I didn't see a goddamn thing that was any good qualities about Chris except for the 4 homes, and that he told that we know that Monique had access to the money. Except for we knew that he had access to the money. That was it. Okay? But Stacey was like, she back with her husband. She hasn't met Monique yet, and she's sure she will meet her sometime in the future. But the funny thing is to think that Monique is going to be brought back on the show just to do Gizelle and Ashley's dirty work. It's just so funny to me. Y'all thought she was that girl. She was not that girl. She's only coming on the show to be Ashley and Gizelle's new girls to try to go at Stacey. That's the only reason why they want her on the show. Okay? So the girls go back to Gizelle and Ashley's villas, and Gizelle had some cake there, and they was celebrating Wendy's birthday. Her birthday was the day before, and they sung happy birthday. And Keiarna, she was just so mad. Her energy was just bad. And Gizelle told her, look, girl, you can leave. You can leave. And so they ended up playing the game. Either you answer truthfully or you take a shot. And so Ashley asked Wendy, has she ever been sexually attracted to women? And Wendy was like, yes. It was a stripper in Stadium nightclub in DC, and she had bracelets, and I thought that she was so gorgeous. I feel like that Wendy just be over there putting on. I feel like she just be putting on. I feel like nowadays, being attracted to girls nowadays is cool, right? But I don't know, because remember Wendy, now that I think about it, remember when Wendy was over there showing her pussy over there after Mia drowned it up with that drink. Remember that? But Wendy, you got bulldaggery going on over here. And then you got fraud going on around here, girl. When Mama Sue and the people from that village here, what Wendy been doing and saying on this TV, and that she was over there with fraud, baby, them people gonna get you, girl.
They gonna fuck you up.
They gonna fuck you up, girl. I feel like they gonna mess you up. And so Tia said that she wished Ashley would have asked her because she has a crush on Rachel Maddow. Okay? And so Rachel Maddow is like a real, she gave me like a slim Rosie O'Donnell, like real butch, Ellen DeGeneres type. You get what I'm saying? And so Ashley ended up asking Jazzy does she wholeheartedly believe that there are no infractions happening with Darius? And she said, not now. I don't think that any infractions are happening now, but in the past, definitely. And the thing is, I don't get the Ashley hate. I seen a post on Twitter. I have to stay off of Twitter because I feel like if I go on Twitter, I'm just going to be arguing with people all day, and I don't be having time for that. But I seen a post on Twitter saying that Gizelle and Ashley are going to make this reunion a Get Wendy reunion when it needs to be a Get Ashley reunion, right? And my thing is, we haven't even seen half of the season yet, so we don't know what's going to happen on the show, right? Gizelle, I watched her Reasonably Shady. She didn't speak ill of Wendy. And I doubt that Wendy would even show up to the reunion. I doubt that she would even show up to the reunion. But people were saying, I couldn't be Ashley, or, Ashley couldn't ask me shit. And that's not the read that y'all think that it is. Okay? Yes, Ashley married Michael for money because she was looking for gold. Gizelle married Jamal for money. Monique married Chris for money. Karen married Ray for money. They was all looking for money, right? Ashley wanted gold at the end of the tunnel. So, yes, I'm going to be the freaky girl for him, right, for the first half of the marriage. And then I'm going to have these kids and I'm going to switch the game up. Yes, when a nigga cheat with men or women, I'm going to turn a blind eye because my goal at the end of the day is to get my coins at the end. I'm seeing gold at the end of the tunnel, right? And she ended up with the coin, so I don't get the read. Ashley had to do what she needed to do because Sheila wasn't shit, and she didn't want to end up under the bridge with Sheila. It's 100% a read. Michael was in the closet before y'all walked away with a bag. People say Jamal was in the closet. Michael do them all, and I'm spending them all. It's time to cash out, baby. It's not the read that y'all think it is. Okay? Monique did the same thing. She didn't want to be with Chris. You think she wanted to be with Chris? She couldn't stand Chris. But as soon as them 10 years came up, she filed for divorce. Now, was Chris cheating? No, at least we don't know it. But they said that Monique was cheating with a trainer, allegedly. That's what they said, that she was cheating with a trainer, allegedly. Okay? Candace married for love, but look at what Candace married. Here go this privileged black girl and married into a ready-made family. Married into a ready-made family. Baby married a man with 2 baby mamas and one of the kids he don't even see. Baby married a white man who wasn't even a Cartwright. Married her a wigger. Married her a wigger. A white man who was over there living off of her and her mama. With her! They both over there living off of Dorothy. Look at what she married. Look at what she married. What are we talking about? Wendy married for love, but her and her husband out here committing fraud just to stay afloat. So what I'm trying to understand the hate for Ashley, because Ashley and Michael wasn't over there committing fraud to stay afloat. Candace went and married a wigger who's not even a Cartwright. Not even a Cartwright. Baby, please. I don't get it. I don't get it. Wendy and her husband, they probably married for love, but they over there committing fraud, baby. Jean say, stop, Gabor, you sound crazy. A lot of people married for love. Grow up, they married for, but Candace is over there with a man who's not even a Cartwright. Candace is over there married to a man who's not a white man with 3 kids who's not even a Cartwright. Michael was committing sexual assault, baby. We seen Michael grab Andrew, but Andrew ain't said nothing about it. Giselle them has something to say about it. Andrew ain't complained not one time. Gone. Okay? Now, Angel is just sitting over there, baby. Angel looked at pissed the whole time. Angel looked mad the whole time, okay? So Wendy ended up asking Angel, if you can kill anybody in the group, who would it be? And she said Giselle. And then her Baltimore accent came out. She was like, I was so nice to you, and then you called my ass a catfish, and she still looked mad. And so she started giving the girls high fives, and she started hugging the girls, and she still looked mad to me. I don't know what y'all saw. She still looked mad to me. And so Giselle basically kicked the girls out. And so what happened was Angel and Kay the next morning, they was up, okay? And Giselle ended up coming over. And so when she came in, Keiarna ended up telling Giselle that they was just talking about her and not in a good way, right? And so Keiarna leaves and she let them talk. And Angel went and grabbed a napkin. And Gizelle asked her, was she crying? And she said, yeah. I would not have let her see me cry. I would not have let her get her. I would not let Gizelle see me cry. I get that Angel is hurt. And I'm not saying don't cry. All I'm saying is that Gizelle wouldn't been able to see me cry. Girl, stand up, girl.
Stand up! Stand up!
Girl, you in here crying in front of Gizelle? In front of James' son? Girl, she don't care. She don't care. And before Angel was even able to say anything, Gizelle had apologized. Because she knows she fucked up. Because she knows she fucked up. Okay? Angel said that she was very upset. And she looked at Gizelle as a big sister, James' son. James' son. And Angel said now her relationship with the girls are fucked. And she's right. She's right. Because Gizelle is the lead cheerleader. Gizelle is James' son, so the girls are going to follow her lead. And what she was basically saying, girl, you made me the ass of the joke. And now all of the other girls are about to try to make me the ass of a joke. Now all of the other girls are going to be looking at me like a loser and they about to try me. And we seen that they did try on later in the episode with Jazzy. Jazzy going to try her later on in the episode, right? She told Gizelle, girl, I think what you did was mean and I'm disappointed in you as a mother. I used to work on a red carpet interviewing people and my parents meant everything to me. And now I give everything, I give all of me to my kids. I say, girl, baby, if you don't like what you see, change it, girl. But if you comfortable, tell Gizelle to kiss your ass. I don't want to hear about no 19-month-old baby girl. But this is my thing with Angel. Angel, if you don't like what you see in the mirror, you got every excuse. Your man been in the league for 10 years. Your mom, your daddy over there and his mama over there watching the kids. You only got 2 kids, girl. If you listen, mama, if you don't like what you see in the mirror, tell them fuck them and then go on by. Okay? And so Gizelle apologized. And I would think that she only apologized because Angel was crying. And she was like, you know, I get it. You know, I had children back to back, so I understand. And Angel said that she appreciated the apology, but she did not say she accepted the apology. And so Gizelle asked her, can she hug her? She said, no. She said, girl, can we go over to walk to breakfast together? And she was like, no. I mean, I'm going to need like 5 minutes. And so before Gizelle left, she tried to hug the girl. And she was like, I'm saying boundaries, Gizelle. No means no. You acting like Diddy. No means no. You and Ashley, y'all get to touching or whatever. And then Gizelle said that she wasn't body shaming Angel because the pictures only showed her face. Gizelle was most definitely body shaming Angel.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Gizelle was body shaming Angel. She made it about the photos because Angel looked slimmer in the photos, but we're not going to act like you can't look at somebody's picture and tell that they fat. Right? Well, you can't tell if they're big boned or not. You get what I'm saying? That's a big booger. You're not going to act like we can't look at nobody's pictures and tell by the picture if they big or not, right? Gizelle basically told Angel, girl, this is a slim girl over here, girl, and I'm looking at a big girl. I'm looking at my 600-pound life in person, and when I see you in the photos, girl, you look about $150. You look like a big old booger. That's what I heard. Okay? And Gizelle, and for those of y'all that say she didn't body shame her, remember, Gizelle made a comment in a confessional about Angel's titties. Remember when they went to Keiarna's house and Keiarna came in and Angel came in there and her titties was out. Gizelle made a comment about her titties. Put a 4 in the chat if you remember. Oh yes, baby. Gizelle was talking about the girl titties when she came over there to Keiarna's house. Remember in the confessional, she was talking about, what is this? Remember that? Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Gizelle was shaming the girl. Gizelle was even, thank you, S-Lover. See, the girls, I'm fair. I'm fair. Gizelle was talking about, okay, the yes, baby. Gizelle was body shaming the girl, baby. She got green eyes, and she light skin, and she like to put that 305, whatever the color hair in her head, baby. She was talking about the titties. Yes, they was everywhere, baby. What is this? She said, baby, you need to put them big old bazookas down, baby. You got to strap them down. Okay? So she was body shaming the girl. Okay? And the thing is, Angel is not a heavy-set woman that's going to cover up. She's not going to go to tour or nothing like that. You know, Angel is the type of heavy-set woman, you're going to get these back rolls.
Back rolls?
Back rolls, yeah, you're going to get these back rolls. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get these titties. I like them out. I'm wearing them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at her. If she feel comfortable in it, girl, you want to wear it, wear it. Wear it. But I always find it so interesting that when the bitch is like 10 pounds lighter than you, they always want to talk shit. Right? Well, you know, Tori, Jess Marie, because I got some, you know, I come from a family of heavyset women. And so some, you know, Tori and Avenue and Lane Bryant, they cover you up. They cover you up. She not, you know what I'm saying? We seen Angel, maybe her titties was to her stomach. She didn't have on no push-up bra or nothing like that. She had back rolls and stuff. And that's why she want to wear it. Let it go. Let it go. Be comfortable. If she okay with it, then that's fine. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But I just find it so funny that when somebody is like 10 pounds lighter than you, they want to call you back and talk shit. And again, if you don't win and laid on the table and got fat sucked up out of you, then you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit if you don't laid on the table and got your stuff. Big Heavy can't tell Sweet Tea nothing. Okay? And I know y'all gonna say, well, she can't body shame because she's friends with Sharice, baby. People make excuses for their friends all the time. Not only do people make excuses for their friends all the time, people make excuses for themselves. I know y'all hear big people say it. I have friends who do it all the time. They be saying shit like, I know I'm big, but, and go body shame another big person. I know I'm big, but, baby, what? Nigga, y'all twins. Y'all twins. They make excuses for them. They'll go body shame another people, and they baby twinsies. I know I'm big, but people do it all the time. People do it all the time. And the worst part about what Gizelle did was Gizelle planned it. She planned it. Because when, the last episode, we seen her in a golf cart with Tia and Ashley. Remember, she was in the golf cart with Tia and Ashley, and they was looking at the pictures, and she said, I'm going to bring it up. Y'all not watching the episode. Put a 6 in the chat if you were seeing them. Last episode, she put a 6 in the chat. Gizelle was in the golf cart with Tia and Ashley, and she was like, that ain't that girl. That ain't that girl. And baby, I don't see it. And they was like, no, you're right. You're right. And Ashley was like, bring it up. Bring it up. You know, I'm a back door. I ain't got no storyline. Bring it up. I said, thank you. I see the 6 in the chat. Thank you. Watch Sharice catch a straight. Sharice ain't catching no straight. I'm not trying to give her no straight, Ollie. I'm just saying that, you know, people going to be like, oh, she friends with Sharice. That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. People make excuses for their friends and themselves. Okay, come on now. Let's be real now. We're going to talk, or I can go. I thank you, Lady Rita. I love me, Gizelle. I love me some Gizelle, too. But as I said at the beginning, Lady Rita.
My sister done burnt too many bridges. And there's nothing I can do for her now.
Nothing I can do for her now. With all the fluid in her legs like Bond. I ain't nothing I can do for her now. But she was more talking about Angel and G carrying extra thick. Right. We can't do that. Okay. So the ladies ended up meeting up. Angel is still in the room. And Gizelle went and told Kay in front of everybody. She was crying like a lot. And it kind of caught me off guard. And so Keiarna and Ashley ended up breaking away from the group. And so Ashley asked, why did she leave early last night? And she said she left the party because she didn't like the insensitive joke that was made at Angel's expense and the non-issue with Wendy and Jazzy adding to it. And it makes her not want to be open. Baby, them was not jokes. Them was not jokes. That was a planned attack. Attack. Can we say attack? Because ever since Garcelle joined the Housewives, I don't feel like we can talk to them all. Because can we have real talk? Put a 2 in the chat if you notice that this season, I done heard Wendy say dark about 20 motherfucking times this season. But if Gizelle said somebody was saying any word dark, they would have been like, colorism, colorism. Every time Wendy opened her mouth, it's dark, 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 dark. What up, black ass? Okay? But my whole thing, them wasn't jokes, mama. Them wasn't jokes. That was a planned attack. And my thing is, with you, Keiarna, Miss Chin Checker, why did you leave? Why did you leave? How come we didn't chin check big sister Gizelle James' son? How come we didn't chin check her? There's no way I would have let Gizelle clown my friend of 20 years. There's no way I would have let Gizelle clown my friend of 20 years and everybody at the table sitting up here laughing. We would have went one by one. My homeboy mama used to tell us when we used to go out, listen, if y'all go into a fight, you know, If one fight, you both fight. If y'all get jumped in the club, just get back to back. Just go get back to back and just get the windmill down. And you know I was gonna windmill. I'm gonna windmill down. I'm gonna win. You just get back to back and you just get the windmill. And we could have just we could have talked about Stacey and her stank breath. Wendy, you a whole new girl, mama. You a whole new girl. You a whole new girl, baby. You say, what's the little girl? What's the Cameron? Cameron said, mommy, is that you, mommy? Mommy, I want straight hair like you. Your baby don't even recognize you no more, girl. Your baby don't even recognize you. And not even talking about you, baby. Let's talk about Sue. I got a light-skinned friend look like Cleo Jackson. I'm not going to say Michael Jackson. She's like Miss Cleo. Call me now. Baby, your mama, Miss Sue over there, look like a whole different woman. We're not going to even do that. GIZELLE, baby, you're carrying fluid all in your neck. Baby, you got fluid all in your legs, girl. Ashley talking about you think, baby, your thighs and your legs are the same size, bitch. Your thighs and your legs is one size, girl. If we reading the girls down, we reading the girls down. If we reading the girls down, we reading the girls down. Ashley, you ain't got no shape. You ain't being the same size, bitch. Who? Chill with your British talking girl. Come on, let's go. You better get off your shoulders, Angel. That's what I would have told her if she was my friend. Bitch, you better get off your shoulders and check these hoes. Y'all weak asses going to the room and shit. Bitch, we on Housewives. Okay? But the only person, let me back up off of Stacey. Let me back up off of Stacey because Stacey was the only person, if I remember correctly, that said GIZELLE. And GIZELLE doubled down. Remember, GIZELLE looked at Big Ange. Big Angel dead in her face, baby, and said, babe, that's not you. I said, oh! She said, babe, that's not you. That's not you. I said, wow. Okay. So Angel ended up showing up. Baby, she didn't have on a support bra or nothing like that, baby. Them titties was to her stomach. I said, wow. She said that Bobby was ready to catch a charter plane to come over there because he don't play about her. And so they showed her FaceTiming Bobby. And Bobby was talking about, she over there 60 years old. She's 60 years old over there talking about a Photoshop. So Angel, Bobby was coming over there because he don't play about you. I thought you said that you don't get hazed.
Girl.
I thought you said that you don't get hazed. I know you wasn't over there crying to your husband. I know you went over there crying to your husband. He was about to catch a shot of a girl. Bobby, do you want to flute? Please, right. Me and my friend would have said, I feel like y'all want to fight my friend, so who wants to swing first? All right, come on. Who? Okay? So the other ladies are talking, and so Stacey was like, I think it was rude that Kay wasn't here to celebrate Wendy yesterday. Wendy put her up to it. Wendy put her up to it because they roommates, right? And so GIZELLE shares that when she was talking to Angel, the Angel was crying. And Tia was like, I'm confused because the night before she seemed great. She didn't seem great to me. She looked to me like she was mad the whole time until Wendy asked her a question. And she looked like she was upset that Wendy even asked her a question when Wendy asked her a question. She looked upset. And so I will give y'all that she did hug the girls and stuff like that. But it's almost like she damned if she do and she damned if she don't. Because on one hand, if she would have sat there and not engaged when the girls asked her a question, they would have said that she was a sour puss and she was killing the vibes. And then if she would have left like Kay did, they would have had something to say. But I think she held her tongue and then she chose to address GIZELLE the next morning and tell her how she felt. And y'all still got a problem with that. GIZELLE was out of line. GIZELLE was out of line. Period. With her stovepipe legs, GIZELLE was out of line. Okay? And so Wendy said that it seems like that there's a consistent dark cloud with the same two people, and she doesn't feel like it's their job to continue to coddle them. And this giving the Sad Sisters do all.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Bitch, you lying to me? You lying to me? That's literally the pot calling the kettle black. And when I say black, I mean black as fuck. Wendy, I know, baby, Wendy was in her own dark cloud on the show. Your mama was in the dark cloud on the show until she started bleaching. That's literally the pot calling the kettle black. Girl, the way that you wanted to be coddled after you had your baby. And then we're talking about the Sad Sister duo. You mean you and Candace? You talking about with you and Candace? Over there crying? Wendy, are you serious? Wendy, are you serious? Girl, I can't believe. Baby, that Wendy, I'm telling you, baby, that Wendy is something else, baby. That Wendy is something else. I can't take it. I can't take it. Holy Ghost fire! Girl, your mammy was even online screaming Holy Ghost fire after you got doused with that drink. And you up there screaming, look at the CEO. You want to be coddled. You want to be coddled. Giselle said, I want a cheesecake after you got drowned with that drink. I want a cheesecake. And Candace came. Candace wasn't even know they told Candace, baby. And your sad ass duo with your friend, she didn't go over there, throw no water on her bed. She didn't say nothing. She just sat over there and cried with you, child. Rest in peace. Baby, she just went over there and cried with you. It wasn't even no point for you to even tell her. Girl, please. Girl, please, okay? So they ended up getting ready to go. Giselle said, when you travel, you should learn a place that you're traveling to. So they ended up going to Alexander Hamilton's house. They said that he was born in Nevis and he spent his formal years there. And he died in the duel. It was supposed to be a friendly duel, but the man hated him more than he let on. And so Wendy was up there saying, yeah, that's how it would be. People you think is your friend, they will stab you in the back and shoot you in the face and they'll kill you. She over there being passive aggressive. She over there being passive aggressive. Now don't get chin checked now, Professor. Don't get chin checked now, Professor, because we don't already seen you get a drink to the face, baby, and you didn't do nothing, baby. We done already seen you get a drink to your face, baby. You have to catch your breath. Baby, Mia drowned you, baby. Mia drowned you, baby. I thought you had just got out the pool, baby. She went, oh, look at the CEO. Not only did she drown you while you over here being passive aggressive, the girl walked up on you with a purse and hit you with a pocketbook. Yes. Yes. Thank you for the super chat, cute content guy. He said in my Wendy voice, ooh. Oh, yes. Read you on one today. And Bobby, please. Giselle Vanessa L. Williams has always looked good without Photoshop. Child, please. Child, please. Okay? Wendy needs to shut her mouth sometime. Right. Lost her breath. She lost her breath. I love it. Wendy said that. I loved it. Yes, but I really wish she would have did something else. Look at the CEO. Okay? So Tia ended up asking Angel, was they at the Potter house? Yeah. She ended up asking Angel, how is she? And Angel was like, I'm okay. I think she said, I'm okay. It's a new day. And so she was like, yeah, I didn't like what happened. And Jazzy shared at the table, well, Tia, you agreed with Giselle. You agreed with what Giselle said. And they showed a clip of Giselle calling out Tia because it was planned. Remember, it was planned. I told you. She was sitting in the golf cart with Ashley and Tia. She was saying, that's not the same girl. And she was saying, and they was like, bring it up. And so Tia said that she thought it, but I wouldn't have said it in that way. I would have pulled her to the side. Bitch, you wouldn't have came and told me shit about no motherfucking photo. Y'all got me, girl. I just can't imagine going to somebody and telling them that you get what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine somebody coming, girl. No, you wouldn't. Baby Beyonce herself would have had to come and tell me something like that. Girl. No, you wouldn't have came and told me nothing like that. Angel, you giving like you over there getting checked, baby. You giving me like you over there getting checked. Because I would know, you wouldn't, I would be like, well, no. Well, no. They just saying stuff out of his girl. Well, no. I don't think that you would have said that to my face. Okay. And so they ended up leaving the house. And so Angel is saying, I'm not an OG wag because my husband played in the NFL for 10 years. I'm an OG wag because I put in time to get to know the girls who are younger than me. And speaking of that, last week, y'all was trying to tell me, I think I saved the clip. Do I got the clip? Wendy was the one who asked the girl. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Wendy, because y'all was telling me that Wendy was the one who asked that girl. I told y'all Wendy was messy. Wendy was the girl. Wendy was the one who asked that girl if her husband was in the NBA. I mean, how long what position he played. And so Wendy tried to flip it. Wendy tried to flip it and make it seem like it wasn't, let me see. Video file. Let's see if I can put it? Where's it at? Right here. Okay, let's see. We're having trouble trying to video this. Okay, I can't. I won't be able to share it. But wait a minute, I can. Let me see. I'm gonna have to make it. Give me 1 second. Wendy was the one. Wendy was the one. Wendy did it. Wendy was the one who asked that girl how long, what position her husband played, and Wendy tried to flip it. I'm telling y'all, it was Wendy. It was Wendy. And while you watching it, look at Jazzy and her practice player over there at the Super Bowl, and he ain't even in uniform. So they gave that nigga a shirt. Say, here, nigga, you ain't playing no way. Okay. I made it 5 seconds. Okay, I'm about to play it right quick. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Jazzy, what position does he play? He's a linebacker. A linebacker? Yeah, okay. What position was Robbie? He was a tap.
Did y'all hear Wendy? What position was Robbie? What position was Bobby? No, Chanel. It was Wendy. It was Wendy. I can hear the Osu in her. She said, what position was Bobby? It was Wendy. You right. I know I'm right. I'm not gonna lie on nobody. My mouth is damn near a prayer book. It was Wendy. Wendy asked her. And so for Wendy to go back and make it seem like, oh, you were trying to do this and I caught the shake, I caught the tea, girl. Wendy been taking shots the whole time. Wendy been taking shots the whole time, baby. She has been. I heard the Osu in her voice. Okay? So, play it again. Okay. Play it again.
Jazzy, what position does he play? He's a linebacker. A linebacker? Yeah, okay. What position was Robbie? He was a tap.
That was Wendy who asked what position was Bobby. Asking someone position isn't shade. No, I'm not kombucha. What I'm saying is, baby, I'm not saying keep up. Keep up. What part are you not getting? What part of what she say? What part are you not clinging to? The part was Wendy asked the question, and when she answered and said he played what she say, front guard or some shit like that, and he's been playing it for 10 years. Wendy was like, oh, that was shade. And she tried to flip it and say she didn't ask you what position it was. Keep up. That's what it was. Well, I told y'all Wendy is a dirty. You gotta watch it. She dirty. I don't know what you're struggling with. Okay? Now, Jazzy ended up trying to gaslight her. Because Jazzy's up here working for the flute, baby. And so she was like, last night you was open and your personality was so bubbly, but this morning with Kate, your energy changed. And she was like, my personality wasn't bubbly. I was annoyed. And if you knew me better, you would know that. And so I could look at her and tell that she was still annoyed. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, you was annoyed when you was high-fiving? And Angel should have had a smile on her face and said, that's what I just said, didn't I? You get what I'm saying? I had a smile on your face. Just because I'm over here high-fiving her don't mean I ain't upset. Let's not act like we don't do this at work all the time. Be upset and be pissed. And well, I play tight end wide receiver, so I don't know what the fat niggas on defense do. How about that? I play tight end wide receiver. I don't know what the fat niggas on defense did. I know he did something similar to Big Boy. How about that? Why are you so okay? Now what was I saying? Okay, so they ended up showing the clip of Angel going back to the room with Kay, and Kay said that she can't sit there and be fake and be like, this is amazing. But Miss Chin Checker, how come you couldn't sit at the table and be real and call it out? How come you couldn't sit at the table and be real, Chin Checker? That's what I'm saying. Because the last time you was trying to be a chin checker, we know what happened. So why wouldn't you just sitting at the table? It's something. He was forward or front man. It's something with an elf. He was over there with an elf on defense. He played defense. I know that's what he did. But Angel was like, I'm good with everybody. I'm good on everybody except for you, Angel. Girl, you on the wrong team, mama. That girl literally got her flu because she got hit upside the head with a glass, baby. Ain't no other girl. She wouldn't even be there. Okay? And so Jazzy had the nerve to say that she was catfishing her personality too. Bitch, you got your nerve because you catfishing in your nigga career. Talking about he been in the NFL for 7 years. He been an NFL practice player for 7 years. Getting beat up on shit and don't even get to suit up on game day. I'm an NFL wife. I'm a wag girl. You gotta ask me about that. You gotta ask me about that. It's a practice player. Even when you look him up, it's like he made the practice squad. He made the practice squad. You catfishing, mama. You catfishing your nigga career, his credentials. The fuck you mean? Over here with a practice player, letting him have babies and stuff on you, girl. But I do gotta give Jazzy grace. I do gotta give her grace because I feel like she coming for Angel because Gizelle told her that Angel didn't want her on the trip. And Angel, mama, you have to speak up for yourself. You have to speak up for yourself, girl. Yeah, Darius is a catfish in his own career, right? Right, practice squad. Oh my, yes, Marty. Practice squad. Practice squad, okay? So then they go back to the villas. We got the CGC crew, the Curly Girl Collective, girl. With Wendy, Stacy, and Jossie. And then we got Pussy Pink Palace with Gizelle and Ashley. Now Tia is living in the maid or whatever quarters. I don't know what it is. So I don't know if she's a part of it or not. Okay. So Wendy was like, you know, it's interesting that we was finally getting a piece of Gizelle's life. And then Ashley came to the rescue being super saver. And Ashley says, well, Stacey kind of pointed a finger at Gizelle. And Stacey was like, girl, you've been pointing fingers at me since she met me. And so Ashley was like, girl, because you be lying. And Stacey was like, Gizelle be lying too. And listen, that's not an argument. Gizelle, she do be lying. Gizelle be lying. And Gizelle even said in her confession she be lying. So there's no argument there, okay? And so Gizelle was like, you lied about Chris Stanley. And Stacey was like, what do you mean? And this is the thing. Y'all don't know that to be true, Gizelle. You and Ashley don't know that to be true. Just because Tashiana said it doesn't make it the gospel or make it true. Gizelle and Ashley be hearing shit on the street and bring it on the show and run it to the other girls like it's the gospel. Right? Just like y'all was over there saying that Stacey wasn't really divorced and you couldn't look it up in the records. Maybe you misspelled Rush wrong. Because her Rush is spelled with a R-U-S-C-H. Because apparently Ashley claimed that she searched it and couldn't find it, but TMZ found it. And so it's like y'all looking like asses and just be running with stuff that y'all think is no, baby. No, it's not true. And so Wendy was like, let's not go to Chris. Let's keep this right here on Sean Springs. And so she was in a confession. She was like, it's funny to see Gizelle swear. Finally, I'm going to be the lead investigator and finally put her in the hot seat. And I was waiting for the hot seat to come because the hot seat never came. Okay. Gizelle was like, before my daddy died, he told me to find a man that fits like a comfortable shoe. And I need to be serious about my future. And so Wendy was like, does he fit? And Gizelle was like, he's comfortable. And then Wendy said, have y'all had sex? And Gizelle was like, I don't know what you're talking about. That means she fucked him. That means she fucked him. She fucked him. Okay? And so she said, have you met your daughters? And she said, only Grace. He met one of my daughters. He met Grace. And he's checking all of the boxes. Okay? And when she got through saying what she was saying, baby, Wendy pretty much gave a speech. Wendy stood up and she said one thing about Gizelle. She protects her heart, and there's someone who knows her and someone who can say that she is my friend. I am so happy for you. I don't know whether you want to admit it or not, but you're happy. And I thank you. I love you, Ashanti. And it was so fucking heartfelt. Wendy almost had tears in my eyes. She almost had tears in my eyes. I said, I want a friend like that. I mean, she got up and gave a speech and ended it with, I thank you. I love you, Ashanti. Oh my God. Gizelle was shocked. Gizelle was in the confessional like, maybe Wendy and I are friends. Wendy, if you don't get your dick riding ass, girl, what are you talking about? What are you? Oh, you got it, Toya? That's what Ashanti said at the end. I thank you. I love you, Ashanti. Girl, what are you talking about, Wendy? What are you talking about?
You're a dummy, bitch.
You did all of that? She didn't even come and tell you that she was with the man. And now Giselle laughing at her in her own pocket. Now Giselle was not laughing at her now. JW, you messy. Don't be starting no shit. Don't be starting no shit. Giselle wasn't even moved. Giselle wasn't even moved. I know the bitch want to be my friend. Okay? So Angel was like, my baby just sent me $5,000 to go shopping. I'm not trying to be funny. It's $5,000 some money when you're, I guess it's just some money to be throwing away. I don't know. And so Jazzy was looking like shocked, but just Jazzy, that's how much your man get. That's how much your practice plug gets a week. That's how much your practice plug gets a week, $5,000. So you can stop looking. And so Giselle was like, you keep telling us about Bobby this and Bobby that. What about you? We actually care about ourselves, and that's why we bad bitches. We actually care about ourselves, baby, and that's why we bad bitches.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Giselle, are you serious? Everything in your life revolves around Jamal. Jamal did this, Jamal did that. Jamal said this, Jamal said that. Girl, if you really cared about yourself or your father's legacy, you would have went back to Giselle Graves instead of Giselle Bryant. His new wife can't even get no motherfucking shine because you still riding his coattail. And I don't want to hear nothing about Giselle, and I want to change her name because of the kids. Because if she got married today or tomorrow, her name will go back to Giselle Springs. It'll be Giselle Springs. You still riding that nigga coattail, hater. You a hater, Giselle. You just don't like the girl for some reason. You probably don't like her. I know why you don't like her, because she big. You need to go check on Grace. Because you don't. Okay. So we learned more about Tia. Tia said that she met Rob in London. She said that she went and bought a jacket, and she heard a man say, that jacket looks good on you.
Yes, bitch.
She heard her man say, yes, bitch, that's you right there. And she said that there was pushback from her family for not marrying a Nigerian. And she was naive to think because they were both Black that they don't have cultural differences. And she said that as they have children, you could see it in the children. And she said, in her culture, there's a way that you speak to friends and there's a way that you speak to seniors. And so they showed a clip of Alexia calling her bro, and she replied, I'm not bro, I'm mommy. I'm not bro, I'm mommy. Now, Tia, you got favorites, because when my nephew called you bro, what's my nephew name? What's the girl name? We got Selena, Alexis. What's the kid's name? Selena, Alexis, Nathaniel. Nathaniel called her bro when he was on the phone with her the other day, and she didn't say nothing. I guess because she was mad. I guess because he was mad and she let him get it off. But I mean, even if he mad, if you don't supposed to call me bro, you don't supposed to call me bro. Because even I said bro. Remember he called her bro last year. And so it shows me that the kids do that all the time. Right? And so she said if her kids do that to her family, they'll have a problem with that. And so, and they'll be like that her kids have been in America too long. And she said that Rob think it's okay, but she was like, but it's not, right? I think that with parenting, if your partner thinks something a problem and you're kind of relaxed with it, then I think that that's a problem, right? So, for instance, if Rob is okay with saying that the kids can refer to him as bro, and Tia think that it's a problem, then we have a problem, because Rob doesn't care how he's being referred to. So it needs to be father or sir or daddy, right? It don't need to be bro. So we're going to change all of this together, because you obviously don't have a problem with it. I got a problem with it. And we got to be one. Right, Miss Mermaid? You got to be one. You got to be one. Okay? So they ended up getting on a party bus to go to the market or flea market. And it was a stripper pole on the party bus. Now, all of a sudden, Wendy don't know how to get on the stripper pole. But remember, the next season, she came out, she got her titties done and her butt done and all of that. She got on that stripper pole. Remember that? Anyway, Wendy they went to the flea market. And Wendy said, Angel, what are you getting from the flea market with $5,000? Bitch, whatever I'm getting, I'm not returning it. Whatever I'm getting, I won't be returning it, bitch. And see, this is the thing. Wendy have been taking a lot of unwarranted shots at Angel. And Angel got into it with Kay for defending Wendy. I mean, yeah, but defending Wendy almost. And we gotta be real. Wendy was being messy when she called Angel out at the dinner. She was being messy. And then that same day, because she had already went digging. See, y'all don't be catching it. And y'all like to take up for Wendy. But see, that same day that her and Angel got upset at Kay's little lunch, she had went and told GIZELLE. See, we seen it in the next episode, but it was still the same day. She went and told GIZELLE that the girl didn't graduate. Remember that? She had went and already started talking, digging on the girl and bringing it to the group. Go talk to her about me. Bring my name up. She'll talk about me for 7 minutes. Bitch, please. You ain't even fab like that, mama. You ain't even fab like that, mama. Fraud ass. Okay? And I think that what happens is, I think that Angel has a different, and I could be wrong, and I could be caping for Angel a little bit, but what I'm seeing is this. If it was somebody that I went to college with that was on the show with me, I'm expecting them to have my back if we got the same alma mater, whether I graduated or not. You get what I'm saying? If we went to the same college and we got that in common, I'm expecting you to kind of take me under your wing or have my back. Or even if I meet somebody in the city somewhere or whatever, and I just meet somebody from Houston, if I meet somebody from Houston, whatever, I would expect, I would probably be nicer to them if you work with somebody and you got somebody else from Houston, right? And so that's what I think that Angel has a lot of energy for Wendy for. Like, girl, we done went to the same school. Girl, you in here doing me like this? Because initially, she didn't say nothing bad about Wendy on King. But I'm telling you, there's something wrong. I told y'all it was something dark about that Wendy, because when I say dark, I mean her past. Her and her mama. But it's something dark in her past because she always acts like she don't know nobody from her background. I don't know nobody. I never spoke to them. I don't know them. Girl. Anyway, now y'all gotta pay attention to this part. Are y'all paying attention? Put the phones down. Put the phones down. Let me tell you what happened, because I know y'all didn't pay attention to it. Okay? So Wendy was at the shops. Okay? And Wendy said that she was going shopping for her kids. And when it was time for her to pay, Wendy all of a sudden got sick. And she asked Jazzy to pay for her stuff, and she went outside.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Put a 7 in the chat. Oh, baby. When it was time to pay for the shit at the counter, the shit was at the counter. And baby, she went and all of a sudden got sick. And she told Jazzy, can you pay for this for me? The event say, oh, good boy, please. I don't see no 7s in the chat, baby. Wendy, I'm sick. I don't feel good. You mean to tell me the bitch was walking around all day and all of a sudden when it was time to pay, she got sick? You mean to tell me she was walking around all day, but all of a sudden it was time to pay for something, she got sick? Girl, let me tell you something. You ain't so sick that you couldn't pull out your debit card, baby. You wasn't so sick that you couldn't pull out your debit card, mama. I done been sick for many days and had to go and go to the store by myself. Baby, listen. You wasn't so sick that you couldn't pull out your debit card, bitch. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Hey, I don't give a damn what y'all saying, baby. Okay? So she done went outside. And I'm going to speed up a little bit because I know y'all didn't pay attention. She went outside and she was sitting on the steps. And GIZELLE was like, what's wrong with you? She said, I feel like I got a cold. I feel like I got a flu. And the producer, Karen, came and told her to get on the bus with the AC. And so Jazzy had ended up paying for the shit, right? So GIZELLE had set up for them to have some steel drum lessons. Right? All of a sudden, Wendy was feeling good enough to get off the bus and go beat some drums. So when the shit was paid for, we ain't got no flu symptoms no more. We ain't got no cold symptoms no more. Right? And she even said, I'm sick, but I'm still gonna beat one of these drums. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Are y'all watching the show? Put the phones down. Put the phones down. Broke bitch can't even afford a $12 shirt. How dreadful. Thank you for the super chat, Monique King. She said Wendy was allergic to the cash register with no return policy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You couldn't even get your kids a $12 shirt? I'm healed. Amen. Fraud bitches up. Girl, please. Wendy acting like Aunt Gladys from Weapons. Right. So silly. I'm silly. I'm not being silly, baby. Y'all play games, baby. I watch and see what's going on. You clocked it, Miss Hollywood. Okay. She was coughing, please, girl. That fake ass Kwame, that fake cough that she coughed over there. She was trying to give us something sick. Girl, bye. I think it's so crazy. We see the ring and she reported stolen in every episode. Y'all stupid. Kayla, y'all stupid. She can't fool me. Very Joanna scammer. She told Stacey about her stuff. She told Jazzy to buy. She tried to walk slow, bitch. She did try to walk slow. I'm gonna be one of these strums. And I know they was looking like, because I know I would have looked at it if I was Jazzy, because I would have paid for the shit, bitch. I know a game. I ain't green. I would say, girl, you ain't so sick that you can't type your debit card. And you done bought something for all three of your motherfucking kids, Eddie and Miss Sue. And you don't want to buy something for the whole goddamn tribe? For the whole village? Holy Ghost fire! No, I probably would have got a shirt for Cam, one of them. For the whole tribe, bitch, you're going to have to come over here and swipe that debit card on these Bravo cameras. You should and cross your fingers and hope, you know what I'm saying? Hope Buddha or whoever you pray to come through for you. Because I can't. No, the bitch wasn't sick, Miss Hollywood. No, the bitch wasn't sick. Girl, it's fraud. Baby, I feel like that if she would have swiped that card, baby, they would have told her,
See you in jail. Let me tell you something.
See you in jail, bitch. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm on one today. I'm not trying to be on one. Yeah, where your CC, baby. Where your credit card, baby? Give me your card. Yeah, baby. Listen, right. Where your credit card? They go. Give me your card. I can hold it, baby. I'll get it for you. Okay? So before they went drumming, let's go back to the drumming. They went still drumming. Angel said that she sent a text to Bobby, and the text just said sex. When she get back, it has to go down. And he said, everybody make a baby, and she said, okay. Oh, Angel, girl, you just disappointed me, girl. You supposed to spend, what I hear from the books and stuff I read, you supposed to see the young kids and stuff, they send the water emoji. It means splash waterfall. Remember that? We about to throw some game. They both one in the same. Cupid's the one of the grain. Sing it. Make love to me. You remember that? Fuck me. With Ludacris? Splash waterfalls? Sing it. Make love to me. Y'all know that? You're supposed to sing that. What is you sitting up here talking about sex? Sing it, fuck me. That's what you're supposed to sing. Girl, what is it? Sex, girl, what? A hit, yes, Cameron. Make love to me, thank you. Angel falling flat to me. It's a child. Oh, Bougie, we gotta give her a chance. Oh my God, give her a chance. Okay. So Stacey tried to do it with Diamo, okay? And he replied, you want sex or you having sex, okay? And then she sent the picture. Like, girl, you sitting up here talking about sex and you up here sending selfies and shit. She didn't flash her titties. She didn't show her pussy lip. Didn't even show up in no lingerie or nothing. So he wrote, I think you got the wrong number. And it was obviously a joke, right? It was obviously a joke. When I tell you Ashley don't like that girl at all, baby, Ashley walked right out of that store, went over there to Jane Tucson and told her exactly what happened.
See, that's a dirty ass bitch right there.
Baby, that's a dirty ass bitch. That's a dirty ass bitch. And the crazy part about it, baby, Stacey walked right up on her as she was talking and said, stop talking about me. We don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. And the way Keiarna talk, we don't talk like that either. Because remember she told Keiarna, I don't talk like that. I don't talk like that. And I don't want to get chin checked, baby. I don't talk like that. Oh, yes. Okay. So, now let's go. Good boy, I thought you liked Giselle. I do like Giselle Lynn, but I'm a truth teller, baby. I'm not going to pander. I'm going to watch the episode and I'm going to tell you exactly how I see it. I'm going to tell you exactly how I see it. I don't care for nobody. Okay? Now, listen. Okay? Now, Wendy was supposed to be sick. Pay attention. Wendy was supposed to be sick. So she was so sick she could not swipe her debit card. Remember when Nene's son went to jail and he was over there stealing toothbrushes and deodorant and mouthwash? And she said, you ain't got your debit card? You ain't got your debit card? What's good, Simply Sakina? Everybody go follow Simply Sakina. What's good? If you can sell on QVC, you can withstand any hate. I can't hear, I beg. You can like someone and not agree. Right. Okay? So, Wendy was supposed to be sick. And she couldn't go and swipe her debit card. But Wendy is laying in the bed in full glam. Now, we just saw Angie K over there sick with C-feet, right? And she was over there throwing up and she was mad because she couldn't even suck in her stomach, she said, right? She was over there in that bed looking like a dead body. Wendy is over here supposed to be sick in full glam because she knew she fucked up. I'm telling you, Wendy said, baby, Gabor is going to see me when this shit get paid for, go over there and beat that drum. So I got to act like I'm sick. And she had to keep up with the lie. And she was over there supposed to be sick with a flu and a cold. And she over here in full glam, laying down with napkins and stuff, trying to act like she's sick.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me.
You cannot trick me. You cannot trick me. She had it all on. You cannot trick me. She wasn't sick. She had a flu or a cold. You cannot trick me. She wasn't sweating. Baby, she had on her whole outfit. Giselle was like, you was wearing that? You cannot trick me. No, baby. So Stacey and Giselle bought her a care package. And Giselle was like, I'm going to have to be shady by myself. It's okay because this is where I thrive. This is where she thrives, right? So they go eat, and they went to go eat at Sunshine's Bar and Grill. Y'all remember that song by the King of the South? Sunshine, I can call you my baby boy. You can call me your... It was number one on 106 Park for a long time. I know y'all remember that, by the King of the South. Tell me his name in the chat if y'all not from Houston. What's the name of the King of the South? Okay? And so they ended up having killer bees. And then Mr. Sunshine came out and said that the man who owned the store, Sunshine, said he's going to come out and cook for them personally. I don't think... Thank you, Rosanna G. Lil Flip, right. Lil Flipper, right. Lil Flipper, right. Oh, yes. I don't think I wanted Sunshine touching my food. Is that bad? I don't think I want it. Sunshine said he was making... I don't think I want it. Why you want to make my food all of a sudden? No, you want to make... It was more than one song. Chimney said, you hate that. What you hate the song for? Maybe we can get some time. I can be your sunshine. Okay. So Angel was at the table with her China Moon rag on. Angel, girl, you just, what was that you had on your head? Girl, it's giving Miss Cleo, girl. I'm trying. Okay. So Angel said, I'm going to be on the menu again. That's all I want to know. Because I'm ready for y'all tonight. After all that crying you was doing, and ain't nothing wrong with crying. I'm a sensitive Cancer. But if I cry, I'm swinging. Just move out the way. Here comes the xenophobia. Here you go, Richie. It was no xenophobia. I'm just saying, I don't think I want him to make my food. You out here drinking and stuff and all. I don't know. Okay? But my thing with you, this is my thing with you, Angel. If you ready to shoot, mama, then shoot. You sit up here talking about I'm ready for y'all tonight. Then shoot. This is Housewives. Get it started. That means if you say I'm ready for y'all tonight, that means that you've been practicing on your comebacks. And you got some shit that you want to get off your chest, so get it off your chest. The chin checker at the table with you, so I don't understand. Right, be supposed to draw first. Draw first. Y'all started last night, I'm starting this tonight. And y'all not gonna tell me a time frame to bring nothing up. Because when Wendy black ass, at the last reunion, Wendy dark ass, I'm just saying it's a dark cloud, she brought up some shit with Ashley from season 6 at last year's reunion. And called her miserable. So I'm not understanding why it gotta be a time frame we could bring shit up. Because I'll bring up some shit from season 1 if it's on my heart. Because that's what Lisa Rinna said. I gotta get it up off my chest or I'll catch that C word. Right? I don't play with that. Though. Lisa Rinna was wrong for that, but you know, I gotta get up off me. That's what she said, baby. And the people came out and said, baby, that don't cause no. I said, yeah. Okay. But Giselle said it, girl, the night is still young. Like, basically, girl, fuck them tears. That's why I knew that an apology didn't mean nothing. Fuck them tears. Fuck them tears. Big bitch. Okay? So Giselle tells Kate that Wendy was offended that she didn't stay for her birthday. And Kate was like, look, I was tired. I was hurt for my friend. And Ashley was like, look, girl, it was good for Angel to have a good time away from Kate, for Angel to have a good time. And so Jassy was like, but then she said that she didn't have a great time. And Angel was like, it was cool, but, you know, I was still feeling a lot from the dinner and I had to sleep on it. And I'll get back at you when I wanna. Okay, I had to sleep on it. And so Jazzy was like, and Jazzy is trying me, because I done already told you before that, you know, it wasn't smoothed over. And so she said, and you woke up and you decided that you was pissed.
Yes.
Yes. I woke up and I thought that I was pissed. I already told you. So for you to be sitting up here and you be trying to act brand new Jazzy, it's crazy. Okay? So Tia was like, if I was heavily filtered, I would want someone to come to say to me, babe, that doesn't look like that is exactly what Giselle said to her. And Jazzy was like, I think that you filtered yourself a lot. I really think Giselle put them up to play that out. And they was trying to make light out of what Giselle did, and they did a horrible acting job. I think that Giselle is aware of the backlash that she got or she was going to get when she body shamed that girl. And that's why she was going around saying, you body shamed the girl. You body shamed her. You body shamed her. Okay? So Keiarna was like, you know, Giselle, thank you for telling me that Wendy was upset. Wendy likes to act nonchalant. And neither one of us was acknowledging each other the other day. But I was very hurt by Jazzy for her to say that I was talking about Wendy when we were in a fractured state. But was you talking about her or not? Keiarna, Keiarna, was you talking about her or not? Is she lying on you? Was you talking about Wendy behind her back? And so Jazzy was like, how do you think I feel about sharing intimate conversations I had with you? And so they showed a clip of Kay saying that she was marrying a man with 2 kids in it. Was that an intimate conversation? Was that an intimate conversation? Girl, you said that in front of the whole table. Then you went over there and told Color Me Pink. And then you went over there and told Carlos King. Was that intimate? That wasn't intimate to me, baby. I didn't take intimate. That wasn't intimate, baby.
You're a dummy, bitch.
You're a dummy, bitch. It wasn't intimate. It wasn't intimate. Was it sensitive? We can work with sensitive, but sensitive and intimate don't mean the same thing, baby.
You're a dummy, bitch.
You're a dummy, bitch. It wasn't intimate, mama. You said it in front of Carlos King. You said it in front of Color Me Pink, baby mama. The baby mama did the interview with Color Me Pink. And then you said it in front of Carlos King, and then you said it on TV in front of everybody. You said it on TV in front of everybody, and everybody at the table was looking like, "Girl, what? Okay." And so Jazzy had the nerve to say, it made me wonder: are you jealous, girl? I wish I would be jealous of you and your practice player. I wish I would be jealous of you and your practice player. That motherfucking crash dummy. Literally. Bitch, you got a crash dummy that cheated on you, bitch. And then the first baby, I need to see a blood test for the first baby because I didn't forget that baby looked like Giselle spit him out of her pool. It's like Giselle spit him out. He over there with green eyes. Girl, please. Okay? And so Kate was like, girl, I just stated facts. I just stated facts, girl. What did I say? What did I say? And Jazzy was like, you lied and said that my man had 2 kids on me. Girl, what do you mean she lied? That's what you said. That's what you said. He had a baby on you. And so Tia was like, well, did he have any? How many did he have? And Giselle was like, stay out of it, stay out of it. Stay out of it. And so Jazzy was like, it's a lie, let's keep it factual. Bitch, you don't know the facts. You don't know the facts. And so Kate was like, well, was it 1? And so Keisha is saying that Keisha said that Jacqueline told her that Jazzy said, don't trust Keiarna. Don't trust her. And so Jazzy was like, you know, I regret the way I responded to you, but I don't want you to negate how you came at me. And so Keiarna was like, I can be responsible for what I said if you say what I said. So now I feel like they cut that in now because she was talking about how she came at her, but now Keiarna is talking about what she said about Wendy. And so Keiarna was like, look, I can't be responsible if you can't say what I said. So that tells me that she was talking so much shit about Wendy, she lost count of the stuff that she said. And she's just trying to be reminded of what she said. Because let me tell you something, if I said something about somebody, I know exactly what I said, right? But she don't even remember what she said. Thank you for the super chat, Caribbean Gal. She said, Angel in disguise. She was a 1-season wonder. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't do Big Ange like that. Don't do don't do Ange like that. Don't do Ange. Give her a chance. Just give her a season to get away from Keiarna. And I think she'll do good. And so I'm thinking, because, you know, as I'm looking at the episode or whatever, I'm like, oh, baby, time is almost up. They must gonna be leaving us on the cliffhanger. I'm like, she must have really been over there popping that shit about Wendy, right? Baby, Jazzy said that Kate told her not to trust Wendy.
Is that it?
Is that it? Not to trust Wendy? And she told you not to trust Wendy, bitch, and you still use your debit card for the bitch. And then she goes on to say, like, Jazzy, you reaching for me. You reaching for me. She said that Wendy would be upset at the time and that she said it. But did she say it? Did Kate say it when she went to jail and we see in real time what's going on? Because I could see if she said it when she got arrested for those fraud charges. I can see if she said it when she got arrested for those fraud charges and went to jail and she said, well, no, don't trust her. Don't trust her, but I'm confused. And so the producer was like, well, on the scale from 1 to 5, how mad would Wendy be? And she said Wendy is an 8.5. Let me tell you what happened, what I think happened. That's bullshit. Let me tell you what happened. Keiarna was eating, or at least Jazzy feel like Keiarna was eating her up. Jazzy felt like that Keiarna was eating her up when they was arguing. And she tried to hurry up and throw it off of her. And she didn't want Keiarna to talk about her no more. She didn't want Keiarna to talk about her no more. And so what she did was, she said, well, say what you said about Wendy. And she didn't really have no tea. She didn't really have no tea. She didn't really have no tea. She said not to trust her. In God we trust, bitch. But that was pretty much the episode. That was pretty much the episode. See, y'all gotta watch that Wendy. I'm telling y'all, it's something. I'm telling y'all, it's a dark cloud. It's a dark cloud over there. But baby, Wendy, I see you clearly. I see you clearly. I see you like the light is on, bitch. You can't miss her, baby. But I feel like you're going to jail, bitch, because this shit that you pulled over here.
See you in jail.
Let me tell you something.
This shit that you pulled over here, girl, please. Please. Okay, I'm gonna read some comments before I go. Jazzy, that wasn't no tea. Karen told Stacy and K that. Hey, booze. What's good? O said it when they came back and claimed they was robbed. Oh. Jazzy buying time to think of something, child. Jazzy is weak. She gotta go too. Right. The way they made it seem like there was more to it, because after she said, if I said what she said, it would be bad or whatever. Right. And she was like, say what she said. She said, is that what you want me to do? She didn't really have nothing to say. After everyone, including Necca, was right about Wendy. And yes. Man, I can't believe I'm turning on my girl Wendy, shaking my head. Laura B, baby, you gotta listen. You can't trust nobody but God. The feds are watching Wendy. They should be. Jazzy is giving me the ick, unfortunately. Pretty girl, though. Yeah, she looked a little desperate this episode. Damn, Beyonce's mama. It was only one episode. She looked bad. She looked a little thirsty this week. She looked a little thirsty this episode. You see Karamo? I seen Karamo over there with his mascara on.
Yes, bitch.
I seen this girl over there with her mascara on. I didn't see the whole episode. I went over there and seen the girl. I got to take that to the grave, but I done told y'all already. That was my first crush. Good boy, you give Wendy a lot at this point. She is the show every season. It seems Wendy is the cause of it all. Wendy is the cause of what? She's going to jail, baby.
See you in jail.
Let me tell you something.
Wendy has always been a mess. Yes. Keiarna had the stank face the entire episode. Oh, she's so annoying. I'm really disappointed in Wendy even considering the fraud of it. All right. That Gizelle being her friend scene was so cringy, girl. Gizelle don't give a fuck about you, baby. She got up and gave a speech. She got up and gave a speech, baby, and said, girl, let me read what I wrote. I'm going to read you what I wrote. She said, she got up and said, one thing about Gizelle, she protects her heart. And there's someone that knows her and someone that can say, I am her friend. I am so happy for you. And I know that whether you want to admit it or not, you happy. I thank you. I love you. Ashanti. It was really sick. It was really sick because Gizelle didn't even look happy. Gizelle was like, girl, I'm just out here. Like, the only reason why we even know about this nigga is because Stacey brought it up. But Gizelle don't even feel all that for this nigga. You get what I'm saying? And I know you happy. Girl, how she happy and she trying to see what the nigga that Angel gonna put her down with talking about. How she happy? I know you happy. Wendy, girl. Wendy was drunk. Baby, y'all come up with all kinds of excuses for a dark ass. That dark ass cloud. A stunt queen. You can never let your guard down with Gizelle. And she gave Ashley a speech too, and Ashley played in her face with Necca. When did she give Ashley a speech? Wendy stayed on that bed and said, damn, I gotta go through this line. I skipped dinner. Yes, she did because she couldn't swipe her debit card. Wendy was drunk. Yes. Gizelle was looking like, that's all you got? I thought that you was about to roast me. Yes, baby. I'm telling you, when Stacey came out with that picture last week and said, here goes a picture of you and your man, baby, Gizelle was looking, baby. Gizelle just flicks her hair back like the AKA she was. Baby, let her Rapunzel back like the AKA she was, girl, and say, girl, what you got? Because I'm a deflect. I'm an ice queen. I'm an ice queen. Call me Erica Jane, baby. What's up? Not only you. Yes, only you. Right, I was like, who is this? Miss Hollywood. Everyone stood between Wendy and Gizelle. It's off the show right now. I don't know. I don't think that's a coincidence. Maybe it was the NyQuil because she's sick. That girl wasn't sick, baby. She couldn't swipe that debit card. Don't be no fool. Angel, it's weird how you mad for cutting up, having nightcaps with the girls. Make it make sense. Caribbean gal, people do that all the time at work with people that they work with. You will be upset with somebody or somebody that offended you and you can't really say what you want to say. She gave the speech when Ashley moved into her nautical home. But she was dressed like Shanae. You right. Wendy is so weak ass because I told y'all she was not that girl. I told y'all, Wendy needs to go and buy the green contacts and get whatever lotion Mama Sue. Ooh, to get into the club, baby. She's a fraud. She won't be able to get into it. Andy doesn't care for Kmart or Angel. Oh my God. So she missed the dinner for $12. She couldn't even buy the shirt that was $12. If Angel don't go and watch What Happens Live, it's a wrap. Oh my God. Good boy, you got me hollering with that Canelo. I suggest the segment between her and Ashley would have me in the seizure. Whitney finished her drink before everyone. She was bent. Child. Baby, y'all come up with all kind of excuses, child. I'm scared of y'all. Y'all think Wendy is on drugs? She could have been going through withdrawals. Oh, now Naomi, now I'm not going down now. I'm not going down now. What is Gizelle's storyline? She's the mother. Good boy, I thought that you was going to drag Angel for switching up. When did Angel switch up? She on the wrong team. I would have went to my room and cozied up with Kay for all that. However, I see your point. They not drugs. Good boy, your recaps are literally more entertaining. Oh, thank you. Good boy, you cannot, you can't trick me. Naomi, what? She's Angel and watch what happened. Going, Andy was asking what? Okay, she's going. Okay, because she said on Twitter, Bougie, thank you for the update. I just assumed that she wasn't going on there because she said that she'll talk about the show after the season, but she probably got to go to Watch What Happens Live to get paid. Gizelle has no storyline, but we definitely need her to run the girls. Right. Y'all don't think that she was sick? Khalil, Kels, no, that girl wasn't sick. How you sick? And you coming in here picking our shirts and shit. But when it's time to pay, all of a sudden you got the flu. But when everything get paid for, you can come over here and play steel drums. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool now. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool. I would have called it out. Baby, when we would have went to go, I was like, girl, get your ass out this bed. You ain't sick. You ain't have no money. All this fraud and shit going on. Did you talk about Ashley raising intelligent, melanated young boys who know their history and people have the nerve to tear down this black woman and want her fired? Yes, she did raise them kids, baby. Them kids to say that they was in Alexander Hamilton's house. They wanted to see it. But you know Ashley ain't gonna raise no dumb kids, though. People talk crazy about it, but that's a smart girl. She's not gonna raise no dumb kids. Something is awful Eddie and Wendy to use poor judgment. Are they on substances? They on Happy Eddie. It's not a sound product. She should have been on her. She could have been on her. Maxim 33M. Listen, ain't nobody ever told you, girl, if you on your period, you got a cold or flu. When you in the store, you got to swipe that debit card if you leaving up out of there with something. You got to swipe your debit card if you leaving up out of there with something. You got to swipe your debit card. You ain't have your debit card? You got to swipe that debit card. Come on now. She raised them to walk around countertops. That's what she did. I don't think she raised them. She always leaving them with a nanny. Period, honey. Now, I need to watch again after Gabor called and stuff. You got to go watch it again, Sharjay. I told you to put your phones down. Put your phones down. Okay? Well, y'all, I'm thinking pills. Some pills can be over $100 and some addicts. Naomi, girl, I'm not putting it. Now, Naomi, I'm not putting that on the girl. Now, she a fraud, and I'm only putting what I see. She a fraud, and her debit card was not working. That's why they was drinking. And thank you for the transparency you give on Wendy. I'm fair. You never miss with these reviews. Thank you. We can just use our phones nowadays with our purchases. Right? Miss Hollywood. She could have gave her phone, but I don't, because she used the phone. And Richie, I'm not being funny. I'm just saying I don't know if they got Apple Pay in Nevis. It's probably a different currency. That may be ignorant to me. I don't know if it's the same currency and stuff over there. But girl, whatever it was, she could have gave us something. Whatever it was, she could have gave us something, girl. Here, girl, swipe my phone, girl. You know what I'm saying? Or I would have had it on camera. I'm going to tell you. No, if anything, I would say that she was on Elephant. Desiree, the girl was on fraud activity. Let's be real. In Nevis, though, why don't y'all like Kay? Now, I don't like a problem with Kay. I just think that she's a sourpuss and she's ghetto. Wendy was under investigation during filming. My oldest sister used to pull a Wendy at the counter all the time, and I would just pay and check her later. Oh, Sharjay, no, baby. We don't do that. We ain't doing that, baby. We ain't doing that. I would have thought out of bitch for girl. What's up? But y'all, that was the episode, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.